Yo, what is going down, Commanders? Bit of a rant video, really. It's a shame because this Heroes Showdown, I'm playing it now on my little account, and there is a reason I'm making a video while running my little account. Is basically this Heroes Showdown. It was good. If you had a decent amount of heroes to start with and everything else, blah blah blah, it was good. But the problem is for the little accounts, the new accounts, the accounts that maybe are returning, or players that just didn't get many heroes in the past, they've got no choice but to just continually hit this one base over and over and over again, and it's mind-numbingly boring. It is just absolutely boring. I'm trying to do it to prove a point, but even I can say that this is ridiculous. It's tedious, and I will show you why I'm calling it tedious very shortly. Let me just get my units into position. Basically, there's no, what would be the word that I would use? There's no, when I'm moving forward. So if you look here, this base pays out the same as this base, pays out the same as this base. So there's no accomplishment for me to move from base 1 to base 2 and then to base 3. I literally don't gain nothing, and they increase in difficulty from base 1 to base 2 to base 3. There is an increase, a massive increase in difficulty. I can do bases 1. When I very first started, I could not do base 2. I eventually got, as you can see, I've got a few units here and there, blah blah blah, and all that crap. And I want to be playing base 2, and then eventually move on to base 3, and then eventually move on to base 4. But there's no reason for me to do it with the same payouts. The structure is broken at best. It literally doesn't make no sense, especially as the base is increasing difficulty as well. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like, well, why should I play 2 if you're not going to give me a better payout when you're doubling, or even, I would even say more than doubling the difficulty from 1 to 2. And a lot of people say, yeah, blah blah, but if you've got the heroes you can do it. You can. I very rarely play this account, I'm going to be honest with you. I go on there when if there's a problem, or if I need to check what's in the prize store, or silly little things like that. And I thought, I'll give this a whirl. I see what the little players are up against, and I can see it. It's a glaring issue, and there's no incentive for me to go from base 1 to base 2 once I'm able to do it. There's no reason for me to do it because of the payout. The payout's poor on base 2. It should if it's going to double in difficulty. And this is where the Kixeye they've got this event so fucking right. They really have got it right. But they've got it so wrong at the same time. Does that make sense? It should increase in difficulty. Especially the bonus base I thought was fantastic. But I'm thinking as a fool, someone that plays the game when he's fucking asleep, or I'm on the game all the hours of the day when I'm home. If I'm not playing it, it's on at least, and that's not fair to the players that maybe haven't got the time, or maybe just can't sit at a computer chair for hours on end, or for whatever reason. Then they've got to make the skill base matter. So if you go from base 1 and then you make that jump to the base 2 in any event, and it's harder, whatever percent it's harder by, Kixeye have got to increase the payout. And same for 4. That is my only complaint about this event, and I think it's a big one. I think it's probably the biggest complaint I've seen in an event before. I used to moan about the events being too easy, blah blah blah. You all fucking get the ump with me doing that. But I'm saying this event's perfect, but there needed to be an increase on the payouts. Give the guys a chance to play the game. Give them and it just seems negative to the new players. It just seems absolutely negative, and that is what you get at on the 2 and 3, that payout. And I think the only thing I can think of that's trying to play, what's at play here, is Kixeye trying to force that coin boost. Force that 40 coin or 50 coin, whatever it is, for the 200%, when in fact you only really get 100%. It's only plus 100% because it only doubles. If it was plus 200%, it would be 3 times the amount. but it's, I just don't get it, and it's, you can do this in your sleep. Basically, I've done the one base, you'll see. Let me just put these on defend. I don't want to keep you here too long. Basically, I've tried and I've tried and I've tried. I'm going to leave, and then I'm going to push H. I managed to get round to there, so I've done bonus base 2 waves. I just couldn't clear the third wave, sorry. All these I can clear, so if I can't clear that, I'm left with doing that, the one base, over and over and over again, because it pays 40, 60, 20. 40, 60, 20. 40, 60, 20. It needed a double up. It needed a double up. I really believe that. And even if that means Kixeye reducing the actual XP combo boost, to give some of these players a chance to play their fucking game. Because it's right. The game's right now. Kixeye are getting things, and I believe they are. You've got to work for stuff, but this isn't work. This is just fucking pure. It's evil. It is fucking evil, I'm afraid. And I just hope someone at Kixeye listens. And not necessarily to me, but there's a lot of players pushing back about this, and I believe that they've just got it wrong. And maybe next time we get this event, just do a little tweak. If you're going to make it increase in difficulty, make sure the payout increases. That's all I'm asking. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Give us a thumbs up if you did, thumbs down if you didn't. If you want to discuss it further, leave a comment below and I'll try to get back to you as best I can. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.